Right, recording. Hello everyone. As you saw in the thumbnail, got a few new Arrow video Blu-rays through. I have actually been waiting off on one of these because I wanted to do them both together. And then I realised, I went through my YouTube channel and my very first big haul that I got didn't upload because it was before I was verified. It was over 20 minutes and I didn't. I've not actually tried editing or anything like that bollocks yet, so that video's long lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the two I first bought. I'm going to show you the first part of the trilogy as well, which I have previously shown you. And then I'm going to pull out all of my Arrow stuff. I'm just going to rip it off the shelf and give you quick glimpses and tell you why I like it. Because I think it's going to be a boring video if I just show you two things. And this was intended to be a second episode, but again, first one went way of the dodo. So, first things first. You've seen this one. City of the Living Dead. Lucio Fulci. I don't know how you properly pronounce his surname. Fulci? Or Fulci. However, any Italians that watch this, please feel free to berate me in the comments. But I already had the DVD copy of it, which CEX had it for £1.50. Can't go wrong. Had all the bits in it, which see on the back, all the lovely bits. You got some cards, a book, and a poster. It's a 2-disc edition as well. It has a load of different varying arts. I actually do like this particular art, which I think was the commissioned art. I'll get back to the rest of that in a minute. But yeah, I picked this up on Blu-ray because I wanted it on Blu-ray. Better quality, better audio. And as I started getting into watching all sorts of different types of horror, Japanese was my first foray into different language horror. And obviously The Ring, The Grudge. Something I've never been able to find on Blu-ray or DVD is tacked. Then there's Carved Mouth Woman or Slit Mouth Woman. Mostly stuff based on Asian urban legends. So yeah, the ones that you've seen in the thumbnail are this one, which is the Nope. Forget that. This one, which is the second of the trilogy, The Beyond. The ending to this movie is proper messed up. I mean, proper messed up. I'm not going to tell you what happens. I want you to go watch this movie. If you're a fan of Italian horror, watch this movie. It's great for the gore folks as well. This one, a lot of people are not too big on. Excuse the bendiness there. A lot of people aren't too big on this one because of one particular character. Good old Bob. The young child actor, the voiceover for him is just, it's not the best. It's quite hilarious. But it's a quality film. I also have this on one of Arrow's other DVD ranges. I can't remember what they call this range, but it's a different, that's it, Arrowdrome. The Arrowdrome range on their DVDs. It has the funny artwork, red and black artwork. But again, I wanted to try and find Beyond on DVD as well, but I couldn't find it. And every time I did find it, I'd either be outbid or some silliness would occur. But these three films, try and get the light being silly. These three films are was collectively known as the Gates of Hell trilogy. And after I started getting into more foreign horror with Japanese stuff, I went into watching Italian, which was Argento with Demons, and Lucio Fulci. First movie I saw of his was Zombie Flesh Eaters, which I don't have the Arrow collection of that. Sorry, the Arrow version of that. I've got it sort of like way over, yeah. Where you see my hands going, it's in that direction by the PC. Way over that way. Way over that way. I got the 4 DVD collector's edition of the Zombie Flesh Eaters, which they're alright. The first one's great, then they go downhill. The fourth film, or fourth disc in the set is Zombie Holocaust, which isn't related to zombies, but it's not related to the Zombie Flesh Eater series. It's a great film. Anyway, now I've shown you those, I'll briefly go through the rest of my collection. Some of these you will have already seen in videos, some of these you won't have, but I'm going to try and keep them to specific... There we go. Right, I'm going to move some of this stuff because it's getting in my way. How's everyone been? You all been good? Yeah, great. That's good. So, this guy, I can never pronounce his name correctly, and I'm not going to try. I'm just going to call him Jorg. His first film I saw, which you'll be seeing in a minute, I've already discussed on this in another video, is Necromantic. Talk about gross out horror. This was his objection to gross out horror. It's still gross. No, wait. Nope. Sorry. Scratch that. This was still gross. This was his objection to it. He wanted to do something more artsy and something for horror fans which wasn't the typical gross. You know, he wanted to say, I'm not a stereotype horror guy. I'll do what I want to do. So this film, or set of films, because it's like an anthology of films based around Der Todsking, the Death King. And it's a quality film, set of films. If you like artsy style horror, you'll like this. 7 minutes in already. Freaking hell, I'm going to have to keep this. This one you will have seen already, I'm pretty sure. Absolutely fantastic film. It comes with 3 versions. Disc 2 has the made-for-TV cut, which was heavily edited. But I watched, obviously, only so far the director's cut. Disc 1. Oh my! You should only ever see the director's cut of this film. For a purist, you want to watch them all, maybe, but you really want to. If you're just going to watch one cut, watch the director's cut. And then I got this, which I'm not sure if I've shown in a video yet. Beyond the Door, limited edition from Arrow. It is essentially, in the horror world, known as a rip-off of Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist. Because if you watch it, it is quite obvious. Even from the picture, you may think, ooh, that looks familiar. It stands on its own feet, but there were lawsuits and settlements, so that had to be done. Right. You've already seen these two. City of the Living Dead, House by the Cemetery DVDs. You've also already seen the first copy of this that I got in that I did the video based more Arrow version over my original version, and I then showed this in a haul video, which is, as I said, I did say I'll keep the different artworks, and I'll keep this as a spare disc. This is going to be the one which came with the booklet, which this was supposed to come with. CX. Hey. And then I'm trying to keep this to like set how I bought them separately, because some of these I bought off of Arrow, some of these I bought off of eBay, Amazon. This particular film, again, Dario Argento, I got this from eBay for a fantastic price. It's quality condition. Really hard to find these windowed editions, and I've got it for a really good price from someone on eBay. So I was really, really happy with that. Another, again, well-known Italian director, Dario Argento. Let's see if I can separate these to how I bought them. Right, we've got that came from Arrow. That. In fact, they're already mostly separated. They are. Right. Robocop and Shram came... Oop, crap. Excuse language. Robocop and Shram came from the Arrow Easter sale. Also came this. Some very... I bought it as a blind buy. Funny, you know, spooky. Not really, but it is quite funny. And, well, the cover art really sold me. People said it was gory. People said it's, you know, shocking. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll blind buy, I'll get it. People also recommended this, Eaten Alive, stars Robert Englund. Now, I only heard the title before, but that was apparently for a different film. But again, this one, I haven't got around to watching it yet, but it's gory apparently. So blind buy, picked it up. These next two films I bought purely because of the director. Now, please be warned, viewers. I mark my videos not for kids, but there is an animated bum shown on the front of both of these. Animated, cartoonish, not real. Okay, YouTube? Anyway, as you can see, this film, Tinto Brass, cheeky. And this film, also by Tinto Brass. All Ladies Do It. They're more on the comedy, erotic side of filmmaking. And where I describe this, I can't stand in most films where there would be what would appear to be a person in a shower, a monster would jump in, and her first thought is, I must put some clothes on before freaking out. That's not real to me. It's not realism. Whereas a lot of, yes, there are some excessive scenes, which you get a lot of excessive scenes in some of this stuff, but it's because it allows for nudity. It flows better, because the scenes where a woman would be jumped or shocked, she would not first think, I must walk out, wrap myself in a towel and run out going, ah! You would, I'll say it for myself, if a zombie bursts through my door and I'm lying on the sofa behind me in the buff, I ain't shoving something on, I'm out that window. I don't care what my neighbours see. I'm gone. Now, rant out the way. This I think may have shown you, I'm not sure. It also came in the Arrow video Easter sale. I bought this, I think it's not Wes Craven, it's John Landis. Yeah, John Landis's first movie, and it's a complete, you can see it's a gorilla, but it's a piss take of, you know, monkey movies. Quite funny. Quite funny. Let's see. I'll try and finish off these now, because they're just the last Arrow videos. I've got some Arrow Academy and some Arrow TV, but I'll keep it just to my Arrow videos. This one you saw I got from CEX, which I'll show you the front corner if you can see it. You can just see the crinkling there. That's because it was pressed in. The plastic was pressed in, and it caused this to happen. You can see the back of the inlay has been slightly torn. CEX were even cheeky, and where it was pushed in, they put one of their big stickers over it to hide the damage. I wasn't too impressed by that, but because everything's on lockdown. I couldn't take it back, couldn't exchange it or anything. Is that this I bought off of eBay for a absolutely brand spanking price, brand new, for about £6, which is an absolutely shocking price, especially considering it's not a recent one. Again, never seen it. Apparently it's based off of one of Edgar Allan Poe's stories. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Not got around to it yet, but it's on my to watch list. Right, 15 minutes. I'm going to try and rush more through these. Okay, you saw this one. Oh, excuse me. You saw this one picked up from CEX. Yeah, this was a CEX pickup. This was a good price, and this actually came, fair play to CEX, with the book, 2 discs. I was very happy with that. Again, CEX, good price, 2 discs. The discs were good condition, has the book. Can't go wrong. This, I got from CEX. Not impressed with the condition of the disc. In fact, for a Blu-ray, it was scratched. And that instantly made me nervous. But it plays. And it has the book. It has the 2 discs. So there's that. These next 2 films I bought when I first started buying more extreme cinema. I keep looking down. I apologise, guys. I apologise. Keep looking there when you're there. I wanted to get these on Blu-ray if I could find them. And I found them on Amazon. I found this one, Necromantic, and the sequel, Necromantic 2. Please remember, YouTube, this is animation. You know, it's cartoon. Yes, it depicts something. I mark my videos not for kids. Behave yourselves. Again, by the same director. This first one is more the artsy style. This second one is more of a personal experience piece to do with the leading lady. Great films. Both of these I got off Amazon. As you can see from everything I've shown you, I have quite the collection going at the minute, which I'm slowly going to put back while I'm finishing off this video. But I'm working my way through collecting more and more, and I'm looking at getting more. Excuse me. Looking at getting more limited editions. Definitely something I'm hunting after. Limited editions. But at this point in time, unless you actually pay to buy them brand new when they're out, prices, they skyrocket fast. So that's been my collection. Ooh, hello. I moved the camera, didn't I? Hold on. There we go. Get me back in view. Ha ha ha. Hello. So there's that. Let's put the cemetery. I'm trying to put these back in order. Apologise. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. You guys absolutely rock if you managed to get through all the way to the end of this video. Tell me something. Tell me your favourite Arrow video release, if you have one. If you don't have one, then what's your favourite film in general? Cult movie. Think of a cult movie, not something that just came out 2 years ago. Something that you know is memorable from your childhood. We'll go with that. You guys take it easy. And I will make sure. See, I keep forgetting I move the cursor over to the other screen. I haven't keybound the ending of this yet. Please like, subscribe. You guys rock. You take it easy. See you in another video.